Well, hello guys and gals, and welcome back to another edition of Euro Truck Simulator 2 with me, your old buddy, Mr. Moose. And today we are back in single player mode and on ProMods, so we can give it another look and see what else is new in ProMods version 2.0. As well as we've changed trucks up, we have gone back to the Peterbilt 389. This is the Peterbilt 389 modified version 1.10 beta. It is by Viper 2 and it is a sweet truck, very customizable. And yeah, we're going to be driving it today because it gives me a chance to get back into the older style Peterbilt and have some fun. And before we get too far, what I want to do is jump inside of it, start her up. Oh, love that sound. That's that Detroit diesel for you. Oh, I love that. Alright, so I'm going to back up here to the shop, and then that way we can go ahead and take a look at what customizations we have done to this bad boy. So let's hit the shop real quick and I'll give you an idea about what you can do with this one, what kind of customizations are available for it, and then we'll do a little drive and have some fun with it. Now I've set this one up again for heavy hauling because even though I don't have any really good heavy hauling like the train sets or anything in the game anymore, I still enjoy the big heavy truck with the big motor and all that other stuff. So it's overkill, but it's fun. Alright, so when we get into cabs, you've got your day cab flat top. As you see, there's several different looks that you can go with on this. We went with the Ultra Cab Unibuilt. And then from there, you can pick your chassis. I went with the 8x4 and I got the lowered version. I didn't go with the long version because that just gets ridiculous how long that is, man. So yeah, I went with the 8x4 lowered. I mean, if I was really building a massive heavy haul truck, I would probably want to go with the long version to give myself a little bit more stability on it. But we're going to go with just the 8x4 lowered on it. Engine-wise, as I said, Detroit diesel. 850 horsepower. Whoa. I just love the sound of that Detroit diesel. Transmission wise, you see you've got several different options here. You got your 13 speed, which is pretty much most people would have, but I went with the 18 speed for the long hauls. Interior, you've got your new version, which is way too bright for me, way too white. So I did go with the wood grain on it. Color wise, it just did some red up, you can do all kinds of different changes for yourself. You can actually make your own skin, which I want to mess around with and do one up. So you can do that. And then you get into the whole accessories, all kinds of accessories you can do with it. Change out your bumpers, put different bumpers, different bull bars. You can change out your grill if you want to use a different look for the grill. You can change out your headlights. You can go with the old 351 style, which is what I'm using. You can use the new style, the old style, the really old style that has the two square lights. You can go with the single square lights. Like I said, I went with the 351s with the blinker down on the fender there, but you could go with fender blinkers. You can go just all kinds of different options, painted, chrome. It's really nice what they've done with it. You can go with the old 359 square. So it's your choice of what you want to do with the headlights on it. You can change out like I said, you can change out your grill. You can go with all kinds of different grills here. You can go with that sort of horizontal bars, crisscross. You can go with all vertical bars. You can go painted, chrome. I mean, it's just endless the options that you can do on this. We went with the grill with 7 bars on it in chrome. Air cleaner over here. Again, the air cleaner, you've got several options with the air cleaner. 3 light, 5 light, chrome, painted. You can do whatever you do. And one little customization that you might miss if you don't turn up here and look and see the red dots on it. On the top of it, you can actually put lights on top of the air cleaner if you want to put your lights on the top. Or you can really pimp it out and put your air cleaner pipe. And that's what we did on this one, just to have some fun with it. We get over here, you can change your tanks. You can go with chrome with the narrow chrome strap, or painted with the narrow chrome strap, painted with the wide chrome strap. I like the painted with the 2 chrome end caps and the narrow straps on it. You could go with the full chrome package if you wanted to, but I like the painted look with the chrome ends and the 2 narrow chrome stripes on it. You get to the back, you can do some adjusting here on the back. You can put lights all around the cab if you wanted to. You can do it up that way. Or you can go and put the headache rack in. And I really like the idea of having a headache rack, especially on what would be a heavy haulage truck. Only thing I wish there were some chains and stuff hanging on the headache rack. I think that would be, you know, some binders and some chains hanging off the back here. Maybe a spare tire right in the middle of it. You know, the way it would look in real life. But, you know, an empty headache rack just looks like an empty headache rack. It doesn't have anything to it that you would actually see, you know. But I did deck out the headache rack, and you can see you've got all kinds of places to put lights on there. You can change up your fenders, you can do all kinds of things with them. You can change your back end. Here on the back, you can change to the new style of rear end. You can go old style, you can go completely custom with a lowered. I don't know, I wouldn't do this because I feel like I'd rip this off somewhere on a curb or something. So you can go completely custom with a centerpiece that doesn't have anything other than just some stock lights on it, but I like it because it gives you that clean look on the back here. So you can come back around, you can change out your fender package, you can do quarters, halves, chrome painted. You can do a diamond plate on fender if you wanted that. It just didn't look good to me, so I opted not to do that. I went with the double round. I like that look. Change out your tires, adjust your tires. They did give you several options for tires in this one. I really like that. But really, at the end of the day, you really want this 315/70 runner. It just, to me, it's got more gas mileage and it's got good grip. Maybe this one would be better for the Elemental, has a little bit more grip, but I like the runner package. That's kind of what I went with all the way around. And then, of course, you get into all of your accessories on the top, places where you can put things in. I will say this, on the visors, I originally went with the drop visor painted. I gotta tell you, this right here is so low down, you can hardly see anything out of it. So I would highly recommend you don't go that route. But if you do go that route, you're probably going to want to adjust where you sit in the seat down, because you can barely see anything out of it. Forget seeing traffic lights. You're not going to be able to. And yeah, your field of vision is just horrible in there. So to each his own, right? You know, you do what you want to do. Up here on the top, roof lights. You can put in a roof light bar. You can customize that, of course. Then you can come in and you can put roof accessories, or you can put the lighted Peterbilt sign up there. A little too gaudy for me, so I didn't do that. And you see there's a lot of spots that you could use. I just opted to use just a couple of them. I wasn't really into, you know, any of the other stuff to put on here. And I'm not a real big fan of beacons, so I didn't put those on here at all either. There is a slot for you to put beacons in. If you come right here, you got your beacons or your Mini Cool Compact AC. Then you got your pipe adjustments. You can come in and put all kinds of pipes on this thing. With the heat shields, you can have the bull horns. You can do whatever you want to do. 7-inch bull horns, 8-inch bull horns, big pipes, fat pipes. I do really like the look of the fat pipes, like the fat painted pipes. I like those, and I like the which one was the other one I liked? I think it's the fat painted pipe. Yeah, I like that look with the chrome tips on it. I do like that look, but I opted to go with the big pipes angled with the heat shields. It's just really gaudy and just says I'm a hoss, you know, to me, you know. So I kind of like that. Yeah, that's a change I made. And then, of course, you can put your wing on the top of it. If you wanted a sleeper wing, you could put that on there. Ooh, I didn't think about doing that. That's kind of a nice little extra piece of chrome on there. Oh, that's staying. And then you've got your aero kit that you can put on and change up if you wanted your aero kit. I didn't know that. I missed that one the first time too. Oh, that's definitely going on there too. Because I was going to say I didn't like it without the aero kit on it, though. You know, not everybody has the aero kit on theirs, but I didn't like it without the aero kit. That's one of the reasons I went also with the headache rack and not lights around the back. I didn't think lights around the back looked as good without the aero kit. But again, a fine thing. That's one thing, you kind of have to move around this thing too to get some of the spots to show up for what you can put on here. And then you've got your wing that you can put on. You've got your roof wing. You can go that route. You can go with the wing with the frame, without the frame. You can go with the small wings. Whatever you choose to do. Again, I'm just going to make this thing as completely big and gaudy as I possibly can. So, yeah. So anyways, that's the way I've got it decked out right now. You can do whatever you want with it. There's so much you can do. The only disappointing thing I came across in this is, just because I've gotten into the whole accessories pack, is there is no way to put accessories in here. And I would love to have, you know, I'd love to have my little GPS or my little puppy dog up there. I'm going to miss my puppy dog. I'm going to have some separation anxiety while I'm on the road this go round without him sitting on the dashboard just bobbing his head to the music and, you know, the rhythm of the road. But it is what it is, you know. So anyways, did make a small adjustment on there. Alright, so that is our truck that we are going to be running. And so again, we'll take a look at it from the outside here, and we'll turn it on. Turn on our lights, turn on our high beams. Oops, got to get the high beams set up so they actually work. Let's see, 2, 3, front auxiliary, there we go. Alright, so get that off the screen. Oh, I didn't need all that stuff. Didn't need all that. Alright, so the look from the outside, high beams off. You got the illuminated Peterbilt sign on the front. Yeah, I know, it's gaudy, but it's kind of cool. And of course, oh, that sound, so awesome. Turn signal on the back, there, turn signal here, brake lights, yeah, and then I got my backup lights there. Remember to put you some lights on the headache rack or on the cab if you use this custom piece out here on the back, because they don't have turn signals. The way I look at it is, most of the time there's going to be a trailer on the back of it, so it doesn't need all those lights and stuff on there. Now does it? Alright, so we need a load to haul, don't we? Let's jump in here. Now, because I am in ProMods, I will not be able to use the contract system for the external truck contracts. Someone wanted to point out the other day when I did the contracts thing that you can access the external contracts from in the game. Yeah, you do. You can press the button and then it takes you in here, and you still have to go to the World of Trucks website to get a contract, but you can access it from right here. But when you hit find new contracts, it's going to take you to the World of Trucks website. So just pointing that out, because I guess they were put off by the fact that I just clicked the icon that was on the front page. I think you can figure out where things are, so I don't have to spoon feed you everything. Alright, so let's find a route. Let's find something to haul. We can take a short run over into Sweden. I really want to explore some of the new ProMods, so I think what we'll do is, we've got this excavator here that's 24 tons. And it goes down through Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and ends up in Poland. I think that's the run we'll take. And we'll haul it, 24 tons. That'll be a nice little haul for our truck. So we'll set our GPS and we will get on the road. Before I get too far, let me make sure that I got my Track IR configured and synced up. Again, I'm running Route Advisor, the mod for Route Advisor, which gives me the little Route Advisor bar down in the bottom. And we will make our way over to where we're going to pick up our load and head out of town. The GPS position on this is a little off for me because of where it sits. It can be a... Oh, there I went again. I'm using that same custom... I'm using the same custom range splitter that I was using with the Eaton Fuller transmission. So again, reverse is up in first gear. So I am... and I figured that's what I should use, because if you look at the gear shift, it's got the whole Eaton Fuller shift knob on it. So I figured that was the same pattern that we would keep, even though it is not set up that way in the mod. So it will go through 18 whole gears on this instead of going through like one high, one low, and such. So it'll actually have reverse 1, reverse 2, reverse 3, reverse 4, and then it has first gear, second gear. I'll turn here. It's got first gear. Let's see if I can get down here. First and second gear are down low, so that would be your granny gears. And then third would actually be where I start off with my low, you know, low 1 or whatever, you know. Though I don't need all that stuff. But I do have to resist that urge to come back to first position every time I come up from my split. Alright, so we'll head through town, do our little pickup here, and then we'll hit the road and make our drive south to Poland. But yeah, I wanted to mix it up a little bit. I don't want to make every video, you know, multiplayer and on the stock stuff, and like to mix it up a little bit. Look at all these guys sitting on the railroad tracks. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Let's sit on the railroad track at the traffic light. Yeah. Crazy Estonia drivers video. Watch as this driver is cut in half by a passing locomotive. Love the sound of that Detroit diesel. So if you do download this, I'll put a link in the description for the show notes, and you guys can download this particular mod if you want to get it. If you do download it, make sure that you get the not only do you get the mod, but make sure you get the patch for make sure that you get the patch that goes along with it for the sound file for version 1.22 of the game. There is a sound file that you'll get. I believe this is our destination here. And the sound file will actually... This is not our destination. Where is our loadout? I guess it was next door. I guess it is across the street. On our GPS, it looked like we came on up here a little bit. But I guess it is clearly marked on the other side that I should be over. Come on, take your gear. And like it. Are we over here? There it is. There's our excavator. Alright, so we'll get our excavator and we will head on. Where is it at? I'll tell you what, these ProMods areas, they're a lot tighter than the stock in-game ones. That's one of the reasons I like driving it. It gives you a complete different look to the game. Different trailers to pick up and such. Alright, so there's our trailer we're grabbing. Alright, come back. There we go. Lock up. We should be good to go, so let's get on out of here. Check our mirrors so we clear. Nice. Alright, before we hit the road, I just kind of want to look at my map and see what our route looks like. So we're going to be headed south here on what looks like it's going to be a 2-lane road. Then we're driving out over the ocean, oddly enough. Something's not quite right there. So it looks like we come down here and maybe there's something a little bit off with the map. It looks like we do. When we hit here, we kind of loop around and probably come down the coast. So this whole map is skewed a little bit to the left. So yeah, Riga is probably over here a little bit. This is probably up in here just a little bit. No problem. It has happened before with ProMods, so don't get thrown off over that. But yeah, maybe we do jump over and drive across the waterway. Who knows? We'll find out. Well, let's do this and hopefully have no wrecks or anything along the way. Yeah, you know, if this was an American map, I probably would have gotten the long chassis on this, but knowing how Euro truck and how everything on these maps is, I was like, you know, I don't dare grab that long chassis because it would just be... Oh, come on, I hit the button. Oh, I hit the wrong button, that's what I did. I got so used to driving the stock in-game stuff and the splitter on that being my first button that I've been hitting it all the time. And so I keep hitting the wrong button now. Oh well. Alright, we'll take it easy rolling through town. I don't have to speed through here. It's late at night anyways. So the reason I was talking about that sound file, of course, is like I said, get the patch that is for version 1.22, and I don't know if I finished a complete thought there. When you download, there'll be a link also for the patch, sound patch for version 1.22, and you want to make sure you get that because that gives you the ability to have the sounds for the jake brake, and you're definitely going to want that, so make sure you get it. Like I said, the jake brake, if you don't put it in, the jake brake still works. It just doesn't make any noise. And if you download that package, it puts it back in for you. So if I hit the jake brake, I get my jake brake back. So, and I know, you know, especially for people like Recon, who I did it again. I'm going to make that mistake quite a bit. I'm going to hit that first button instead of the second one. Yeah, I'm going on through this. Yeah, well, it happens. I mean, I couldn't have stopped up for that thing. But the way I've got everything set up on my G27 is there's the 4 red buttons right above the shifter. The first one I've got set up for my, to shift from high to low, and then I've got my splitter as the second one, or my second button, as they would say, is set for the second one, and for the splitter, and I am mistakenly hitting the first one, which is my range, and when I'm meaning to hit the splitter. So that's the reason I'm doing that. So many things I got to be conscious about on that gearbox is, I got used to using the first button because as a splitter, because I was driving a 13 speed. So that was messing me up. But then at the same time, I'm running again the custom profile for shifting, which means I have to be aware of the fact that first position is reverse again, so I don't need to be jumping into reverse anytime soon and stalling the truck out. Well, that guy was in a quick jackrabbit hurry, wasn't he? There it is. This game wouldn't be complete without me grinding a few gears. Alright, and so again, as you guys see, the speed limit now is 90 kilometers, and as I was talking about in the last video, it seemed like when I took the World of Trucks contracts, all my stuff was limited down to 80 kilometers. So I do think that is a thing. Oh, there it was. I knew I was hitting it right as I started to let the clutch out. I was like, oh, I'm in first gear. I need to get out of it. It's going to put me in reverse. Yeah, I did not avoid it. I'm going to do stupid stuff like that all the time on this run. And I'm going to get some great comments on it. Yeah, you really know how to tear a transmission up. Well, it happens jumping back and forth between truck and different setups. Oh, this isn't good. Which one am I supposed to be on? I think this one. Yay, ProMods and difficult intersections. I'll tell you what, the one thing though about driving the Peterbilts and with the longer frame on them and everything, they seem to be so much more stable than like the stock trucks like the Volvos and the Scanias. Still not going to get crazy on speed. I want to be, still around 80 kilometers, somewhere that way. Really on these back roads, I don't even want to get that ridiculous. Especially seeing as I've never driven any of these roads. So I have no idea what I'm in for. So running 90 ain't gonna happen. "90 on a 2-lane just doesn't seem quite right. Yeah, that's pretty standard around here where I live. "55 mph on a 2-lane backcountry road, and you'll get past doing 70. You'll be doing 70, and you'll get past. And you'll feel like you're standing still. I mean, the person's probably doing 90 miles an hour when they blow by you, honking your horn and giving you the finger, because you're driving 20 miles an hour over the posted speed limit. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Gotta love it. Impatient for the win. Oh, I love that sound, man. It's so awesome. Yeah, I've sort of missed that Detroit diesel. What's really cool is like when you go through a tunnel and you've got it. Oh, it sounds so good. However, they need the reverb in the tunnels, you know? Gotta have a little slap back. Maybe they'll work that in. Boy, that guy's combining late, isn't he? I just happened to notice these were roundabouts up here. Looking at the GPS. The GPS position needs to be a little bit more to the right to be comfortable. It's not terrible where it's at. So we're 50 kilometers going through here. Doesn't look like too many stop signs or red lights in this area, so we'll just ease on through here. Get on the other side of town and get on out of here. Still, I love the look of this town. I mean, it's just great. So love ProMods. How many times are you going to say that, Moose? Not enough. Not enough. Lights aren't flashing, but it is after hours, so we have pretty much the road to ourselves. Yeah, there's a lady doing the walk of shame at 1:30 in the morning. It's a thing. Another lady doing the walk of shame. Well, how do you know it's a lady? Well, she's wearing a skirt. I guess it could be a dude in this day and age, but you know, you can't dismiss anything now. almost did it again. I caught myself doing it that time, pushing the wrong button. Oh, we got traffic lights right there that are working. Come on. That whole remembering to keep that clutch pushed down, it just, for some reason, it just doesn't stick in my noggin, and I end up short pushing it all the time. Alright, off we run here. A few little turns up here. Hopefully this is a nice little drive. This is one thing I like about Euro truck. It's just sort of relaxing, you know? It doesn't look like it's a nice short turns. It looks like it's a little sharper turns than I thought they would be. Looks like we got our first border crossing up here. That's the other thing, ProMods, on ProMods version 2.0, they've got all the border crossings marked on your GPS. So when you change borders, it lets you know. Oop, I sped through the border crossing. Oops. Big windmill there. Try to switch up the views a little bit more than I normally do and just give you guys more of a look around and see what it is. Get used to mixing my camera angles up a little bit, so you know, when we do ATS, I'll be able to do that a little bit more, and if I get used to doing it now, then that way it'll be second nature to me when we get in there and we can all stop and gawk at the scenery and be like, oh, look at that, that's amazing. I like the gas stations too in here. They have multiple places where you can fill up in the gas stations, which is so cool. I wish they would just do that, and I wish they could take that and fold that into the multiplayer, so when you're traveling as a group, you can everybody can get gas at the same time, you know. Excuse me, fuel. Somebody will give me a hard time about that. I thought trucks ran on diesel. okay, it's fuel. It's a gas station. It's not a fuel station or a or a diesel station. We always refer to it as a gas station. So it's just second nature for me to say that. That's a weird intersection there. So I guess we're in Latvia right now, making our way south. All right. Don't want to hit that car there. But that turn was a little bit tighter than I thought it was going to be. Probably should slow down right here for this interchange. So right down to 80 in this area. Keep it down just a little bit. I don't want to get too out of control. Again, having never driven these roads, I got no idea what I'm in for. Alright, so I guess we're getting on the highway here. No, it's not really a highway, it's more... I do like these little roads though. They remind me more of the stuff around here. What is that thing? Interesting. Lots of scenery in this package, I'll tell you that much. Now, this is an interesting route to run. I gotta say that much. I like it a lot more than just being on the interstate the entire time, you know? And, you know, some people give me, well, you're being pokey or whatever. I'm just being safe, you know? What do we got over here? The OHI. Or is that OBI? OBI. Looks sort of like a movie theater to me. I got no idea what that is. Cool thing is, somebody will tell me. Alright, kick it up to about 70, and then we'll just kind of cruise there. So we got another interchange up ahead of us, or a town, one of the two. Probably need to slow down a bit. Oh, a little traffic on that side of the road. Yeah, slow down a little bit more. So we got another turn here. Oh, come on, stay off of that curb completely. Yeah, I tried not to hit it, but I failed. Need to spend more time driving this truck so I can get through those without hitting that center. It's all about knowing how far you can keep your nose out there, you know? Take that turn with that long chassis on. That'd be funny. Alright, so we got another border crossing here, and again, you can see the flags on the map now, or on the GPS to signify that you have the border crossing. So I guess we are in Lithuania now. Oops, and again I sped through the border crossing. I'm terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Alright, back up to regular speed. Though it looks like we got traffic ahead of us. Like a construction zone here. cool. We got it green light, so we got lucky. Tell you what, I'm really looking forward to building my new shifter, and I hope everything works out right on it. I've been working on some ideas for how I'm going to tear it apart and make it switch, because I'm going to try to keep the original pieces of the shifter intact to make my my switches, but I'm really looking forward to getting it, because I'll tell you, I mean, one thing I hate about this is not knowing, like, have I pressed the splitter or have I not pressed the splitter, and, you know, doing stupid things like that. But, you know, you're gonna have to know that if it's up, it's in a certain place. If it's down, it's in another. If it's, you know, if your range is slipped forward, it's in one range. If it's slipped back, it's in the other. That'll be nice, just to be able to fill the switch and know exactly where the switch is as to what position it's in. Because I have a tendency to switch the range as soon as I shift gears. I go ahead and try to hit the range again, so the next time I depress the clutch, it goes ahead, and either if I'm downshifting, it'll downshift. If I'm upshifting, it'll upshift. But it'd be nice to have that on a switch, to where just by touching the switch, you're going to know exactly where you're at. Like right there, I thought I had pressed it, but I hadn't. Starting to get some daylight, that's good news. However, I got a little traffic jam behind me. But I am in a 70-kilometer zone. So this video will probably end up being a little bit of a longer run. I would have liked to have done like a 45-minute to an hour run, but I have an idea this one will be more on the hour and a half to 2 hours. And if you're not a big fan of long videos, do apologize for that, but I don't like splitting them up. I don't like to make them multi-parts. I like to just do a run, and you can enjoy the run and get a feel for it. Go from there. Oh, I slowed down a little bit too early. Man, that GPS is the distance on it's a little bit more than I thought it was. apparently there are no real interstate systems in this area. It's more just back roads and highways. Highways and byways. It's very cool. Look, there's Landy Kid. No, I'm just kidding. That wasn't Landy Kid. That was Ian Robson. Maybe it was Daggerwin. Somebody's out there combining early. Alright. So again, you guys got to let me know in the comments if you're enjoying the Euro truck, if y'all want more of it. I don't ever want to do too much of something and wear you guys out. Ooh, somebody had a wreck. No, he's just broke down. Oh well. Got no time for Good Samaritan. Got to turn and burn, buddy. But yeah, I don't want to do too much of it, but at the same time, with ATS coming up, I kind of want to be driving quite a bit, which I drive every day. And it's one of those things, well, if I'm driving, I might as well record some videos. And so I'll mix it up. Like I said, I'll mix it up. And we'll do some of the ProMods stuff to continue to explore ProMods and get a look at the different areas in ProMods and give you guys a look at some of the regions that are in it and why ProMods is so awesome. But we'll also spend time in the multiplayer, just driving around in the snow and enjoying that while we got it. I mean, because snow melts, right? Before you know it, it'll be spring and there'll be no need for the snow mod. Before you know it, we'll be in California, driving in sunny California, and there is no snow, you know, in Southern California, so. Oh, very nice. Nice. Is that a wreck over there? Oops. I almost wrecked myself. Alright. So we gotta be... I'm not sure if we've made it into Poland yet. We gotta be close. Let's check the map, see where we're at here on our route. We are in Kunas. So we're getting close to getting into Poland. Should be right just about to hit it and head on down. So not too much more to go on our run. So I guess we're about halfway now at this point. Maybe a little over halfway. All right. So yeah, definitely a long video today. But I thought it would be good to do. Ooh. Tight turn. Hope there's no car coming. Yeah, that was a little too fast for that ramp. I thought it was, you know, like gonna have a transition lane at the end of it, and it didn't. So I'm recording this on Friday. It's going to go up on Friday morning. And then Friday evening will, of course, be Farm Sim night. We'll be doing the multiplayer with Alex and hashtag Blame Dan. So hope you guys will be able to join us. That'll be around 10:30, 11 o'clock Central Standard Time, or what is that, like 4:30 in the morning Greenwich Mean Time. So a lot of the folks in Europe will actually be catching that maybe halfway through as they get up in the morning. And then on Saturday, probably we will do some more Euro Truck multiplayer with the whole gang on Saturday night. Just depends on what everybody wants to do. Alright, here's our border. So let's watch our speed limit in case we have to slow down for the border crossing. So apparently you don't have to slow down for the Poland border. The one time I actually pay attention to it. Oh, wait, you do. Surprisingly, way over here you do, actually, in Poland. That makes no sense. Woohoo, that guy's flying. Alright, so 70 mile an hour or 70 kilometer speed zone here, so watch our speed here and don't get too antsy trying to make up ground. And we're coming into a city, so there's the golden arches. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, I was looking at the GPS and then looked at the golden arches and thought, oh, I got to go all the way down there to make the turn, not right here at Mickey D's. Oh, that was car's almost evil. I would have hit them white X's and gone crunch. Yeah, if you've never done it, those little white X's hurt. They're just basically a wall. It's a cool little bridge there. Did I hear the birds chirping? I do, I hear like birds chirping. Too funny. Some sort of water tower or something like that there. The balloon up ahead. Alright, looks like we are good to go. Woohoo! Saved it. These are some narrow areas. Well, you didn't hit any street signs there. Oh, here's another roundabout. Gonna slow down and take this slow. Try not to get up and walk all up on it. Better. I didn't hit any signage, and I didn't take anything out, so that's what I wanted to accomplish. I know traffic behind me is like, I hate these truck drivers. Well, my little drivers just keep bringing in the money. That was another 23,000 right there. A couple of them back to back. tricky doing that in a turn. Gotta be careful not to do that too much. Yes, I drive off the road. Uh-oh, somebody had to return empty. All right. I don't know about you guys. I just enjoy just driving in this game and taking it easy and relaxing. To me, it is a very relaxing thing just to take it simple. Don't be in a rush to do anything. Don't be trying to get from point A to point B as fast as you can, and just enjoy the scenery and enjoy the sound of the game, you know. The sound of that motor is just awesome to me. Wind back down to 50 back there, but then immediately shoot back up to 80. Some of the things in this game just don't make sense to me. I have to be honest, I almost smacked that little red car right there. I just glanced, I was already starting to pull over, and I glanced over and just barely saw that little red car coming. I was like, oop, gotta let it go. Alrighty. Little bit of grind in there. Still releasing that clutch a little bit too quick. I gotta work on that. Still getting used to it. I'm really bad about it when it's just a, you know, a range shift and I don't actually have to move the clutch. I'm really bad about wanting to just tap the clutch, you know, and not push it all the way down. Really bad about it there. A little fast there, 70-kilometer speed zone. Set my cruise control here so I don't get going too fast. Oh. Dirty word. Oh, that scares me to death. Those things just take those corners at such speeds that you just know they're going to come over and smack you in the face. I got no whites. Alright, we're getting closer. I'm seeing the signs for it. So now that we got road signs for Lublin, we'll got to be pretty close to it. Or Lublin. I don't know why I do that. Force a habit from the multiplayer. Everybody loves their horn in the multiplayer. Red light. Honk honk. Red light. Another truck. Blade of grass. Cow. Bird. White stripe on the road. That's about the way it is, right? Hey, Bill. Advertisement for Euro Truck. If you've not bought Euro Truck, there's a advertisement sign there to let you know about it. It's a cool trucking game. Don't know if y'all have ever heard of it before. Now, is that Daggerwin or Landy Kid? Or Ian Robson? We know it's not Recon because he never plays Farm Sim anymore. That little car was gonna pass me. That turd. But you're not going fast enough for me. Ooh, is that actually my destination up ahead, or is that just fakey destination? It looks like it's actually might be my destination up there. I'm looking at the GPS. The one thing about the in-cab GPS is you see that little flag and that little radar all the time, but seems like it's getting closer and closer. That's right, don't you pull out in front of me. I'm on a mission. It's night, and I'm wearing sunglasses. Wait, it's not night, and I'm not wearing sunglasses. Oh well. That reference doesn't work. And I don't smoke, so I don't have a half-ass pack of smokes. If anybody recognizes that reference. If anybody's even watching to get that reference, I don't know. So we're getting close. We're in the home stretch here. I know that much. Oh, there's another combine in the field. Well, these guys are hard at it. I think it's interesting that they have hay bales on one side of the field, but then they have pole hay on the other side, where they've stacked the hay up around a hay pole. I find that interesting. It's like, couldn't make up your mind, or, well, you know, we didn't feel like baling anymore, or did they get tired of baling, putting hay around the hay pole and decided it was time to go mechanical. Ooh, man, look at all the combines. Been a good year. Yeah, I didn't come to a complete stop. I had a good line of sight. I could look both ways. And my company doesn't require me to come to a complete stop at all traffic lights. I mean, at all train crossings. I sort of want to do that though in my next runs, like, you know, hit the flashers and come to a complete stop at all train tracks. Oop. Well, there's the Northern Alex playing Emergency 4. Somebody will get that reference. Oh, did not swing out far enough not to hit that concrete K-rail. I slowed down, but I still got a little smack on it. See that blue trailer there? That's gotta be Landy Kid. No, it doesn't have a British flag on the side of it. Maybe that was Hamster. Alright, well, we're almost. I keep saying we're almost there. I would think we're getting close. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're not even near our destination. This is a pretty long run. Much longer than I really wanted to do. But it's still pretty cool. Been a fun drive. All the way up until that K-rail back there. They certainly have a great variety of roads in this. It's one thing I dig about ProMods. You're always being challenged a little bit in it. And just when you get comfortable, that's when they throw you a really tight little narrow corridor like that back there. Alright, 30 minutes. So we gotta be real close. 29 kilometers out. The good news is we didn't smack a car on this run, which is an accomplishment. Knock on wood, we're not done yet, but I mean, so far we haven't run over any four-wheelers. So that's pretty good. I see the town up ahead. So we are getting within range. now just to figure out where the actual delivery is going to be. Looks like it's going to be up here on the left. So I'm going to go ahead and get in the left-hand lane here. Good looking city. Oh, don't hit that center rail. Trying to take a look at the city and nearly hit that guardrail. I'm running it. I don't care. I got 350 bucks. What's with all the debris in the road, or are those road patches? These roads are terrible. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be up here on the... up here on the left. Somebody hit a cow, or is that like a train? Gotta be a train. And for a minute it sounded like somebody just was like slaughtering a cow. No. Oh, that's loud. Oh, let's not hear that again. My eardrums will thank us for not. Holy cow, that was loud. I guess I'm delivering to this construction site. Again, that's what I love about this, is you get some great looking places delivered to. I guess I am delivering to the construction site. So we're delivering to the back side of this building here. Oh, would you look at this? Somebody left some wood pallets in the way there, kids. Challenge. that'll teach you not to stick your head out the window. Oops. Turn that parking brake back off. I accidentally hit the keyboard with my knuckles and try to straighten this up a little bit more. See if we can't get that thing in there a little bit better. Goodness me, that hurts. Oh well, that's gonna have to do. Not the best sparking job I've ever done. It'll work. Alright, so we made it. No damage. And we got all the bonuses, so pretty good run. Let's take a real quick picture here. Y'all hold your ears. Ah, man, I want to get a picture, but it's gonna, if that horn goes off, it's gonna be annoying. Here we go, there's a little screenshot there. One there. Oh yeah, get back in the cab. Alright, I'll go with those pictures. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a longer version than we normally do, but yeah, I wanted to do something different and just kind of relax and enjoy another ETS run. So hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up and click that like button. Leave a comment down below, and of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I do a new video each day, and of course, we try to live stream pretty much every day, my internet willing. So anyways, next live stream will be around 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock this evening, Central Time. So I hope you guys can join me, and if you can, cool. If not, catch the archive, and there's other archives on here as well. So until next time, guys, have a safe day, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.